Title: From Riches to Rags, the tale of Jack's lottery win and loss. In a quiet town nestled amidst rolling hills, there lived a man named Jack. Jack was an ordinary guy who worked tirelessly at a small grocery store to make ends meet. He had dreams like anyone else, but often struggled to pay the bills and provide for his family. One fateful day, as Jack was picking up his usual groceries at the store after his shift, he decided to buy a lottery ticket on a whim. He'd heard stories of people winning big, but he had never imagined it could happen to him. Weeks passed, and the day of the lottery drawing finally arrived. Jack sat in front of the television, holding his ticket with bated breath as the numbers were announced. To his shock and amazement, he had won the jackpot, a staggering $50 million. The news of Jack's lottery win spread like wildfire throughout the town. He became an overnight sensation, appearing on TV shows and newspapers, giving interviews about his newfound wealth. Friends, family, and even strangers flocked to him, seeking financial assistance and handouts. With the best intentions, Jack helped those in need. He paid off his family's debts, bought a grand house on a sprawling estate, and donated generously to charities. He even fulfilled lifelong dreams like traveling the world and purchasing luxury cars. However, as the demands for his wealth grew, Jack's spending habits became increasingly extravagant. He threw lavish parties, dined at the finest restaurants, and made impulsive purchases without considering the consequences. He surrounded himself with a circle of new friends who seemed to be interested solely in his money. Jack's financial advisor tried to caution him, advising him to invest wisely and create a sustainable financial plan. Still, Jack was convinced that his wealth was limitless, and he continued to spend recklessly. As the years passed, Jack's once enormous fortune dwindled rapidly. The pressure to maintain his extravagant lifestyle, combined with bad investments and excessive spending, had drained his wealth. He had also become estranged from his old friends, who were unable to recognize the man he had become. One day, Jack found himself sitting alone in his opulent mansion, surrounded by empty rooms and expensive possessions. The weight of his financial troubles and the realization of his mistakes bore down on him. He was broke, with nothing to show for his once vast wealth. It was a humbling moment for Jack. He decided to make amends for his reckless behavior and reevaluate his priorities. He sought financial advice and enrolled in classes to learn about responsible money management. Over time, Jack managed to rebuild his life, finding a job, and mending relationships with family and a few true friends who had stood by him during his darkest days. He learned that wealth, while desirable, should not define a person's worth or happiness. Jack's story served as a cautionary tale for others who found themselves suddenly wealthy. It highlighted the importance of financial literacy, responsible spending, and staying true to one's values, even in the face of great fortune. Jack realized that true richness lay not in the size of his bank account, but in the love, relationships, and personal growth he could cultivate.